Hello everyone, this is the very first episode of OG Maths and today we're going to be simplifying Surds. Let's go straight into it. So the first thing we're going to go over is our square root. So let's start with square root 1, which is just 1. Square root 4 is 2. Square root 9 is 3. Square root 16 is 4. Square root 25 is 5. Square root 36 is 6. Square root 49 is 7. Square root 64 is 8. Square root 81 is 9 and square root 100 is 10. We need to remember all of these. Let's move on. So now we are ready to go into our simplifying and we need to remember what we just went over. So we're going to start off with root 8. Now root 8 is root 2 times root 4. Now we've just gone over root 2 times root 4 is actually root 2 times 2. Why is it root 2 times 2? Because the square root of 4 is 2. We just went over it. Now, root 2 times 2. We're going to ignore the multiplication sign, but we can't leave it like this. So we need to move the 2 in front. And that becomes 2 root 2. And then we're done. Let's move over to the next one. We've got 5 root 8. We're going to simplify this as 5 times root 8 because that's what's happening. And then we're going to simplify the root 8. So we're going to bring down the 5. So we've got 5. So we're going to simplify everything. We're going to have 5 times root 2 times root 4. And remember, root 4 is 2. So let's simplify again. That's 5 times root 2 times 2. 5 times 2 is 10. And then we're going to bring down that root 2. And that just becomes 10 times root 2. But remember, we don't write the multiplication sign. So that's just 10 root 2. And there is our answers. It's as simple as this. Let's have a go and practice what we have just gone over. I'm going to recommend that you pause and then press play when you're ready to start. So let's start with root 32, which is root 2 times root 16. Remember, root 16 is 4. So we're going to write that as root 2 times 4. So let's move the 4 to the front, and that's 4 root 2. Let's move on. We've got root 50, which is root 5 multiplied by root 10. So we're going to break this down. We're going to simplify it. So that's root 5 times root 2 times root 5. Now, when we've got root 5 and root 5 together, that makes 5. And this is a rule we're going to keep coming back to. So whenever the roots are the same, it just makes the number underneath it. So that's 5 root 2. We're going to bring down that root 2. Let's move on to the next question. We've got 2 root 20, which is 2 times root 20. So that becomes 2 root, simplify that root 20, root 4 times root 5. We know root 4 is 2, so we know root 5 just stays as root 5. We can't simplify that any further, so that becomes 2 times 2, which is 4, and that's 4 root 5. I'm not going to write 4 times root 5, it's just 4 root 5. And last but not least, we've got root 300. So we're going to simplify this into something nice and easy. Root 3 times root 100. Root 3 we can't simplify any further. And we're going to simplify down root 100 into root 25 times root 4. And that becomes root 3 times 5 times 2. Now 5 times 2 is 10. So that just leaves us with 10 root 3. And that's all for today, guys. Hope you have a good day, good evening, or good afternoon, or good morning. All right, see you later.